I am Dixon Chukwemeka. We shall look into a crucial topic that students of English language find difficult in answering when it comes to different examination bodies, and that is arrangement of words or adjectives. Now, I want to start with the questions from notable examination bodies in West Africa. One is UTME, United Tertiary Matriculation Examination, or Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, which we used to call JAM. JAM is the body that set the exam. The question they asked in 1990, question 97, the shipping company advertised for dash accountants. A, too young but highly competent Nigerians. B, young but highly competent two Nigerians. C, two Nigerians, young but highly competent. D, highly competent but young two Nigerians. A question like this calls for the proper understanding of arrangement of words or adjectives. Now let's look more on the questions. Question number 2, the tourists bought dash. Is it that the tourist bought a brown small Nigeria earthen pot? Or is it that he bought a small brown Nigeria earthen pot? Or do we say that an earthen brown Nigeria pot? Or D, that says a Nigerian small brown earthen pot? The same Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, this is examination body in Nigeria for admission into universities, polytechnics, and colleges of education. Question 95 of 1998. Now let's look at another question from West Africa Examination Council, WAEC. Look at this. It said, I bought my dash today. Do you say very green first dress party? Or do you say green very first party dress? Do we say first green very party dress? Or do we say very first green party dress? This is WASI, West Africa Examination Council, West Africa Certificates Examination. Question 45 of 2001. That you cannot answer this question effectively if you do not understand the rudiments of the arrangement of words or adjectives. How do we go about this problem? Now follow me as I demystify, put it in the simplest time how to do it. Now if you want to arrange adjectives, you follow these ways, these methods. 1, the first thing you must take note of is what we call the modifier. The modifiers. The modifiers include articles. You must have known what article is. Articles. We have definite and indefinite article. All of them fall in A and there. These are articles. Another part of modifier is the demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative adjectives. What are demonstrative adjectives? This, that, which, etc. They are all modifiers. We have also possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns. Mine, ours, yours, etc. These are possessive pronouns. Okay, we also have in the modifiers what we call the ordinals. The what? Ordinals. The ordinals are first, second, third. These are ordinals. We also have what we call the cardinals. Cardinals. The cardinals are 1, 2, 3, etc. Numbers, they are cardinals. Now, all these things you see, articles, possessive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, cardinals of numbers, these are numbers, but we have numbers in ordinals and cardinals. The ordinals are first, second, third, so on. We have cardinal numbers that they are 1, 2, 3, and so on. All of them fall under what we call the modifiers. So all these must first come in arrangement of words. You must have this first if you are arranging your words. Now, after this, we go into the ones that we also follow is now the adjective itself. What we call the subjective adjectives. Subjective adjectives. What is subjective adjectives? Those adjectives that are in contention. What do I mean by adjectives that are in contention? What I mean is this: the adjectives that one will say yes, the other person will say no. The adjectives that someone will say this is this, the other person will say no, the opposite of it. For instance, beautiful is an adjective. A girl could walk into this place and I will look at the girl and say, oh, the girl is beautiful. And Mr. Meekness will say, no, the girl is not beautiful, it's ugly. So beauty is subjective. I could say, oh, you are good. Someone will say, no, that person is bad. That is subjective. So there are adjectives that are subjective. So in arrangement, after the modifier, the next thing that comes is subjective adjectives. And they are what? Beautiful, good, bad, handsome. A boy could be handsome to me, but to you, the boy is not handsome. Someone will say he has a big head, so he's not handsome. Another person will say, okay, he has a protruded stomach, so he's not handsome. So that is subjective. It's under contention. Such adjective will come after modifier. So after this, we'll now go to what we call the objective adjectives. This is where you must pay close attention to. The objective adjectives. Take note, these adjectives does not have contention. It is what it is. One will not say it is like this or it's like that. For instance, we have different types of subjective adjectives. For instance, we have what we call the size. Take note of this size, this objective adjective. That is where most questions come from. Size. We have what we call shape. Are we there? We have shape. We have age. We have age. We have color. We have color. We have these are objective Adjectives. What is shape? Let's look at this. All of us know what is all I mean to say size. All of us understand what size is. Size. Who doesn't understand size? That something is big, that is a size. Something is small, that is size. Something is tall, that is size. Something is short, that is size. What of shape? We know shape. We have something could be rectangular, something could be in cycle form, or circular, are we there? So something could be square or round, square or round. Okay. What of age? Age. We have something could be new, that is age, old, modern, ancient, so on and so forth, etc. Ancient. That is age. Ancient, obsolete, outdated, that is age. The word of color. Color. We all know this, don't you? Black, white, mention them. Red, etc. Yellow, and so on and so forth. Are you there? Now, these are objective adjectives. They are, if you see red, you know it's red. If you see black, you know it's black. Now, in arrangement of words or adjective, you must take cognizance of this. Modifier, subjective, objective, then take note of this. You should also know that we have what we call the origin. Origin. Take note of the origin. Where did the material we are talking about originated from? It could be Aba. Yes, Aba shoe. Made in Aba. It could be from USA. Yes. It could be Onitsha. Onitsha, Enugu, thank you. It could be from Enugu. It could be from Lagos. Or Ondo, etc. Where does it come from? Origin. It could be Nigeria. Nigeria. Made in Nigeria. Not only in China. It could be Chinese something. So Japanese, thank you, Japanese, and so on and so forth. Then you should also take note of participle. Participle. I believe you've learned something about participle. Yes. Participle, these are words that end in ing, words that end in ing, ed, so on and so forth. Verbs that end in ing, ed, so on and so forth. Of course, speaking, broken, and so on and so forth. Then we should also know about the material. Material. We also talk about the material too in this arrangement. The material. What is that thing made of? Is it a leather? Is it iron? Is that a wood? It rubber? Is it rubber? These things are actually put into consideration. Then you should also know what I refer to as the objects. The objects. What are we talking about? That is the object. What are we talking about? Are we talking about the car that is made in Japan? Are we talking about the shoe that is made in Aba? I'm talking about the clothes, etc. Now look at this question. Let's go back to the question. The shipping company advertised for a dash accountant. Now look at option A. Two young but highly competent Nigerians. In this option, we have a modifier. B, young but highly competent two Nigerians. So in these questions, you discover that the option that has the modifier first is which one? Which modifier do we have here? We have the cardinal. And the cardinal is here. So cardinal in this, first, cardinal must come first. Okay, option A and C has the modifier first. If you check B, the modifier did not come first. If you check D, the modifier did not come first. So the answer is between A and C. Now, A, two, yes. But which one will come first between young and Nigeria? Now, what is young? Young. Young is age. Are we there? Young is age. So age comes before the origin. Are you following? Age comes before the origin. So our answer here should be A. Why? Because in the arrangement, age comes before the origin. So your answer is supposed to be your answer, or your answer is two young but highly competent Nigerians. Are you following? This is how it is arranged. Follow this order. Modifier will come first. Subjective adjective will follow. Objective adjective will follow. The origin, the participle, the material, the object is what we're talking about. So, modifier, we have what? Age. Now let's look at others. The tourists bought dash. Do you have modifier here? Yes. Article. Where is the article? A. Are you following? A. So these are correct, but that is not the correct answer. It starts with A, and is an object, is this. Is a modifier. Which type of modifier? Article. Are we there? Another A here. So all of them have articles starting it. Good. Then next thing you check is what follows it. Brown. What is brown? Color. Are you following? Yes, sir. Color. What follows? Does color comes before small? Small is what? Size. Is it not? So brown color cannot come before size by this arrangement. Size comes before color. So this one is wrong. Small. Okay, let's look at others. C. Eating. Eating is participle. Eating cannot come before size. Small. Are you following? So in this case, this is wrong. This is wrong. Let's look at D. A Nigerian, which is the origin. Nigerian cannot come before size. So the right answer should be this. A small brown Nigeria eating pot. A, article. Small, size. Brown is what we call the color. Nigeria, origin. Eating, participle. Pot is what we're talking about, which is the object. Which is what? The object. So this is the correct answer. Are you following? Yes. Now let's go to the next question, which is from West Africa Examination Council or West Africa Certificate Examination. I bought my dash today. I bought my dash today. Okay, look at this. You say very green. First dress, party. Now let's look at this. Very here is a modifier. Are you following? Very is a modifier. Now looking at this, very is okay. Green. Does green come before first? No. First is also a modifier. Are you following? So this is wrong. Green is color. Now let's look at B. Green coming first before first is wrong. By these arrangements. So green is wrong. B is not the answer. C. First green very party dress. No. But this very first, very is a modifier. First is also a modifier. So it should be very first green party dress. So the answer here is D. Viewers, you can see we have done justice to arrangement of words and adjectives. And other topics we shall be dealing with at the course of this teaching. But there's one thing you must do is to like this video, share the link, subscribe, and thumb up. Thank you